Hi everyone, Niamh O'Brien here. I hope everybody's good and Merry Christmas as well, by the way. After all the amazing entries for the Halloween makeup competition, Paul and Tracy have kindly asked me to do another makeup tutorial, so of course I said yes. It's Christmas themed this time, as you can tell. So today I'll be doing this Christmas Rudolph makeup look. So if you want to get a step-by-step tutorial, keep watching and I hope you enjoy. Just like the last video, I'm going to start off with my base. So I'm going to use the Benefit Professional Primer again, just a little pea-sized amount on my T-zone. So my forehead, here and here. Then I'm going to use the Carter Beauty Full Measure HD Foundation in the shade Banoffee. Next I'm moving on to concealer, and for this I'm using the e.l.f. concealer in the shade Light Beige. Again, I'm just concealing the areas of my face that I want to bring forward. I am blending that out with a damp beauty blender as well. Because for this look as well, you have to do a really dark, harsh contour. I'm going to do some cream contour as well before I put on some powder. So for this, I'm using the Sosu contour stick in the shade Dark. I know it looks like I put on a load, and I definitely would not put on this much on a normal day, but because the contour needs to be really dark and really warm in colour, that's why I put on so much. You obviously don't have to do cream contour either if you don't have it or if you don't want to. I just think it adds a nice extra layer of contour, if you get me. Just like the last time, I'm going to whack on a load of the number 7 translucent loose powder to make sure that the foundation is not going anywhere. Then you can wipe away any excess powder on a fluffy brush. For eyebrows, I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in the shade Chocolate. Just doing my eyebrows as I normally would do them. Is your house dressed in lights? Can you see it from afar? When I'm finished with the eyebrows, I'm going to use the P. Louise base in the shade 2 to carve out the eyebrows and to prime my eyelids for the eyeshadow. I just pack that base onto this small thin concealer brush. Using a small fluffy brush, I'm going to blend that into the skin. I'm moving on to eyeshadow next, and for this I'm using the Be Perfect Stacey Marie Carnival XL Pro palette, and I'm just using this shade Intuition, which is the dark brown at the bottom there. For this I'm going to put that into my crease and just wing it out a little bit as well. Family gather round, will you talk about old times? Using a fluffier brush, I'm going in with the shade Hall from the same palette, which is just a slightly lighter shade of brown. And I'm going to place that just above the dark brown so it can blend into each other. Then using an even fluffier brush and the shade Basic in the same palette, I'm blending that on top of the shade that I just put down. I'm going to cut the crease now, and for this, firstly, I'm going to use the e.l.f. concealer again to cut the crease, and then once I have that done, I'm going to wipe it away using a cotton bud because it gives like a nice, crisp, clean line. That cut that I just made there, I'm going to carefully wipe it away with a cotton bud. Once I have the outline of my cut crease wiped away, I can then go in with my white concealer and cut the crease out for real this time. You can also use normal concealer as well for this if you don't have white concealer. To set the white concealer, I'm going to use the white shade in the Kaylee MUA Urban Bible palette, this shade here, and I'm going to pack that onto my eyelid. The eyeliner is next, and for this I'm using the Kiko Black Gel Liner and a small little pencil brush. And I'm going to draw a massive wing out the side of my eye. I'm slowly drifting, and it feels like I'm drowning, pulling against the stream, pulling against the stream. My face above the water. I want to bring the eyeliner down in the inner corner of my eye as well. Next, I want to make the eyes of the deer really big, so I'm going to put some white face paint underneath the eyeshadow using a small little paintbrush. I'm going in with the Kiko Black eyeliner again and bringing that underneath the white to give it an outline. Using the same 3 shades of eyeshadow that I used on the top of my eyes, I'm going to then put it on the bottom. Now I'm going to stick a pair of strip lashes onto the tops of my eyes, and I'm also going to use some individual lashes for the bottom as well. I definitely think the eyes are the hardest part of the look, so now that they're finished, we can move on to the contour. Using the lightest brown that we used on the eyes, so that would be the shade Basic in this palette here, the Carnival palette, I'm going to start my contour. Then using a smaller fluffy brush, I'm going to dip into the second darkest brown shade that I used, so this shade here. And I'm going to be a bit more precise with where I put it. I'm just adding some really harsh nose contour as well. Once your contour looks something like this, I'm going to go in again with the number 7 translucent loose powder, and I'm going to sharpen up the edges of the contour.
Say a prayer and pray for the other one.
For the white dots around my face, I'm going to use some white Snazzy face paint again and a small brush. I can't draw circles or dots for the life of me, so what I do is I get like an eyeliner pen or something, and I put the face paint on the bottom of it and I just stamp it on. And then I just fill in the circle that stamp made, and I do it with like pens of different sizes as well, so I'm going to need smaller dots as well, so I'll just use a skinnier pen. Okay, so I think I'm finished with the white dots for now. Next I'm going to move on to the red nose. For this I'm going to be using some red face paint, but you can use like lipstick or whatever you have. Going with white then to give the shine on the nose. I'm using black face paint now, and I'm going to connect my red nose to my lips. Then using the black face paint, I'm going to draw my lips. To make sure that the black face paint doesn't transfer down to the bottom lip, I'm going to set it with some black eyeshadow. Finally, for the bottom lip, I'm using a brown lipstick. And this is the finished look. I hope you all enjoyed this step-by-step makeup tutorial. I definitely enjoyed filming it anyway. Please, if you can, give the look a go, and don't forget to send it to me on Instagram or tag me in it, or even if you make a few TikToks, make sure to send them on to me as well. I loved looking at all the entries for the Halloween competition, so I can't wait to see all the entries for this one as well. As well, if there's some parts of the makeup look that you don't want to do, or like say if you don't want to do the big cut crease, you don't have to. You don't be afraid to make it your own. I can't wait to see all the different variations of the look anyway. Huge thanks to Paul and Tracy for allowing me to do this again, and I hope to see y'all very soon. Merry Christmas.